Dark clouds beginning to form over the Buhinga Stadium here in Fort Portal City in the Kawowo district of the Western region of Uganda. We are live on Kawowo Sports for the fourth round of the Nile Special Rugby 7 Series. It is the Tooro Sevens here in the Western region. And coming up is the final game of the third round of the pool games. It is the Western region champions Mbarara Titans taking on the Warriors. My name is Anesta Korebi-Runji. I will be on commentary for this one with player come referee, and now taking a break from the sport, Sama Emmanuel. Beautiful day, isn't it, Sama?
I didn't take a break, first of all. I'm just watching from the sidelines, and I'm keeping up with the sport. But as you said, it's a beautiful day outside here. We're looking up to big games coming up. Already we have some shockers. Pirates, someone said they are playing Majani, just like that picture they took from the tea leaves. We look forward to big things coming up.
Right, and we have kick off. The Mbarara Titans kicking off to the Warriors, and now Kinyai will carry it forward into Doku's hands. Doku running on the outside line. He's had a very good game in this outside channel. Recycled out wide to Feta Joel. The ball in hand is looking for support, but he decides to go himself. And now Isaac Tago onto the other side of the field. Loose ball it is, gathered by Rajab Kakaire. He's held up, but the center referee Edward Kabagambe will call them back for a knock forward by the Mbarara Titans. How about that for a defense? The Titans are playing against a team that are not organized in attack, but that was some good defense, wasn't it?
We are rooting for the home team, Mbarara Titans, Tooro Lions. Seeing rugby in the West developing, it gives us pleasure. Like you see, it's not just in the central. And I'm happy we are having these up-country circuits. We're able to move around, spread the gospel of rugby. And seeing guys can be able to play, that's something.
Yeah, with ball in hand right now is Kaganzi Derek. Looking for options, doesn't find, gets back into the pocket to Captain Katunji Eric as well. And now the spaces begin to form. The Mbarara Titans shuffling the ball out wide to the winger. The speedster will try to break the tackle of Rajab Kakare, but he doesn't. Passes the ball backwards, and it's a turnover. Center referee says play on Gabriel Redo now. On to Henry Musisi, the two experienced Warriors backs. And Henry Musisi a bit relaxed. With all the experience that he has, like I was saying earlier, nearly missed to score that try, but it is the first points on the board for the Warriors by Henry Musisi, to be converted by Richard Kinyai.
By the way, Mbarara Titans has given us a pool of talent which teams have been to tap into. You look at players like Arnold Atukunda, the Shekanabo Emmanuel, all those guys have been able to, they've been groomed from this side in Mbarara Titans, and so the West is really giving us something.
Yeah, for sure, the West is giving us something. But right now they trail the Warriors by 7 points. Let's see what they will do with their first kick reception. And it is short, so they will start that with an attacking free kick right at the center line. Now Hurira Joseph onto the left side, and now the Titans. Was that an obstruction? No, it wasn't. Ref says play on. Richard Kinyai attempts the intercept, but he loses the ball forward. Playing on the limit of the regulations, he'll be lucky to go away with that yellow card there.
He tried to grasp the ball. You could see he had both hands out, so I think that was a fair call. Just knock on, because you could see he was attempting to get the ball. You could see he had both hands out, so just a knock on. Good call by the ref.
Sama Emmanuel is a referee in the National 7 Series and also the Uganda Rugby Premier League. So he has that wealth of experience as the man in the middle, as the Warriors are too eager at the scrum, giving away a penalty against the Mbarara Titans. Let's see what the boys from Mbarara, my homeboys, will use this ball for. Again, to the left, to the man they call Hoofer, carrying strong past the gain line, committing very many men to the breakdown. Slow ball out wide to Nahurira Joseph, who is the man that is making all those calls. And now Agaba Kevin cuts back inside, runs straight into Rajab Kakari. Has he lost the ball forward? Referee says play on. Again, a slow ball by the Titans. Out by Aguma Ruhinda. The ball has been played in this territory between the 10s, but most of the possession has been in the hands of the regional champions, the Mbarara Titans, as Gabriel Redo wrestles down Aguma Ruhinda. He is adjudged to have made a high attempt to make that tackle. Katunji Eric on the restart, but he needs to be at the mark or behind the mark there.
Behind or behind in line with the mark. At the mark or behind in line with the mark.
We go again. Now Hurira Joseph. This time the ball is lost forward by Agaba Kevin. It's going to be an attacking scrum just halfway for the Warriors. They have been very good on the set piece, especially deploying Emmanuel Duku on the outside to beat his opposite man. Let's see what they will use this one for. Gabriel Aredo slotting in the 10 position with Henry Musisi to feed and Richard Kinyai as usual at center. Like I said earlier, Emmanuel Duku at the wing on the right side. Quick ball out. It's a bit loose for Gabriel Aredo. Shuffles it out wide to Richard Kinyai. He will hold it. Slow pace, dances around, and now deploys Richard Duku, who breaks his first tackle. He will run away untouched for Warriors' second try. There will be no stopping him here. Emmanuel Duku for the Warriors. Try time.
I think Gabriel Aredo and Musisi, they bring in rich experience into the team. Their combination, they have played together for a while, and they are very experienced players. So that combination is able to trigger things in the middle there, and with Nyai there in the middle, is able to free up the winger. So Warriors are having a good weekend, though they may not qualify for the playoffs, but they're having a good weekend.
Yeah, for sure. They lead 14-0 against the Mbarara Titans. Eric Katunji gathers that restart. Another high tackle by Gabriel Aredo. It's the second in this game alone. Now, Joseph Nahurira onto Agaba Kevin. First time the ball is going out to the wing. That ball looks like it is open. Yes, it is Gabriel Aredo. But he was starting from an offside position there, says the referee. Some thought?
That's a technical call, because I felt like there was no rack. Ball was open, so he was free to attempt the ball. That should be a yellow card.
And now Richard Kinyai has slapped the ball down. Second intercept attempt, both not successful, but he's not going to walk away from the second one without a card. And he rushes over to the bin. The Mbarara Titans have a man advantage. Can they make use of this? The ball goes out now. It is in the hands of Katwisi J. Collins. Another loose ball out. And now Isaac Tago is a sharp man.
Bravo is here.
Isaac Tago, does he make it all the way? No, he doesn't. The ball slides into touch. We hope Isaac Tago has not hurt himself in an attempt to stretch the lead away to 3 tries.
I thought he had it, but well, the ball was faster than him. But it was a good attempt.
Just a bit of a lack of pace. It is halftime here. 14-0. The Warriors lead against the Mbarara Titans. back for the second half. Gabriel ready to restart. The Warriors lead 14-0 against the Mbarara Titans. Can the Mbarara Titans orchestrate what would be a miracle comeback today? No, they wouldn't. Looks like it's going to be another fumbled ball there in their first possession. Lost by Isaac Tago again in the try area. He's unlucky not to have got his first score after those 2 attempts on the ball in the try area. But the Warriors now have a scrum. Oh, it's Mbarara Titans scrum from their 5-meter line. So they will need to move 95 meters from their own try area to get their first points on the board. It will be reset. The Mbarara Titans exit their own area through Kevin Agawa, but the ball is well gathered by Henry Musisi on the sweep.
That was a great read, by the way. Because these guys are kicking away and was able to track the ball downfield and get it back. That was experience. You could see just oozing experience all over the pitch.
And now there he is in attack to Gabriel Aredo with Emmanuel Dukonde outside. Gabriel Aredo has wheels and he will speed away for the third try of the game. Captain Gabriel Aredo, coach player Gabriel Aredo for the Warriors. They lead 19-0 conversion to come. Will he be taking this one himself or will he be handing over the ball to Richard Kinyai? I think Gabriel Aredo will be taking this one. But Sama Emmanuel, walk us through that try.
I was still mentioning the experience of Musisi, who was able to see these guys, they can't really pass that ball. So they're going to take a because it's their 22. So I was able to track the ball downfield and was able to set up. And then that's why I told you about the combination between Musisi and Aredo. So Musisi sets up and Aredo is there to finish from the other side. So they're just moving the team, the pivots. So and when you add Kinya into the mix, it just becomes the complete package. So things are working well for the Warriors, and I hope they can keep up such displays.
Richard Kinyai for the restart. The Mbarara Titans should be able to gather this one and they can start. The ball is fumbled, but Katunji Eric is in possession. Is brought down by Joel Feta. Still fighting to be held up. The Warriors are in. Maul has been called, but the ball somehow finds its way behind. And now the Titans in possession. Contest at the breakdown by the Mbarara Titans. Hold on. And it is lost forward by Katunji Eric. No, by Ainamani Carl. I was informed earlier today that most of the Mbarara Titans boys are playing in the school's league competition. They are from Mbarara. They are for the entire school sevens team who are now in Arusha for the FIASA Games, Federation of East Africa Senior Secondary School Sports Games, representing the country. So this could be their second string side, but there will be no excuses for a performance that is below the standard that they have set for themselves.
But we are happy with what Mbarara is playing. And schools like Ntare, Chapa, they are grooming these kids. Imagine if you are in high school and you're already playing for a club. That's something big. In our days, you hear Chimono, those guys, they're playing high school, Philip Wokorachi, they're playing in high school and then they're playing for clubs. So for someone to be doing that, you have to be really good. And the kids are doing it. And we appreciate Mbarara High School, Ntare, and all the schools from the West who are doing this job. Even the university, because I hear some kids are groomed in the university. So that's something big.
Yeah, it is. And now Lara Bryan off the bench to feed. Ball is out to the backs again in the hands of Kevin Agawa. He will send it out to Habasa Paul Collins, and then on the loop again, but he will be battered into touch by Emmanuel Duku. Lineout has been called, high tackle has been called. The Mbarara Titans remain in possession with a penalty just outside the halfway. Same thing, carrying and swinging the ball out wide. There's no options for support, so he decides to center himself. Going strong there is Collins Katwesije. Mbarara Titans have an overlap, but they choose not to use it. Running the switch, oh beautiful switch that is. 2v1 situation. Kevin Agawa, can he gather? Yes, he does. And beats Emmanuel Duku for pace. Is running on the line, cuts back inside. Gabriel Redo is covering that space. It is slow pace being played here. And what a counter-rack from the two experienced Warriors backs. But Gabriel Redo has not released. A bit of a disappointment. You can see the smile on his face in disagreement with the referee's regulations. But the Titans are still in possession.
Well, Gab doesn't seem pleased about the referee's call there, but regardless, he plays on.
Yeah, he will.
With the referee. Oh,
he will need to. That ball looks like it has been taken back into the area by the Warriors. But I see the center referee is touching his pockets. He is not pleased with someone or something. But let's see what the call is going to be.
Well, I don't know what that yellow card was exactly for.
Henry Musisi has been sent to the bin for what looks like an offside signal. And the Mbarara Titans, smart this time, they have called for a scrummage. Trying to make use of those numbers. I think this is a very good attacking.
Set-piece base play is really easy to manufacture. It's easy to call a move, rather than when you're like playing normal play. It's you beat your heads up and down. So set piece gives you the time to calm down, organize your team, and then pull off magic. So we hope they practice something to show us, but well.
The space has been created on the outside, but well covered by the Warriors defense. They hold up their man. The hoot has gone, so it is the last play of the game. Does the ball come out on the side of the Titans? Yes, it does. Or rather, it doesn't, but that was a maul. And Gabriel Redo is still not pleased with the referee. That descent will not go well in the eyes of the referee.
Oh,
a
no,
strong tackle by Isaac Tago.
That was very selfish by that Titans player. He could have released his winger, but well, he went for glory. So
they still have the penalty. Tago penalized for not going through the gate. Hard tackles are coming in, but it is Katwesije Collins with the ball. He releases it backwards, and it's Aguma Ruhinda. Will he make his way to the line? Still short. The Titans are in possession. Turned over by Feta Joel. The penalty is awarded for holding on. Richard Kinyai, quick restart. Releases Gabriel Redo, but Edward Kabagambe says they need to restart from the mark.
I can see Gabriel Redo is not pleased at all. We just hope he can be able to get through the game without this temper flaring all over the place.
It's already high, but the Warriors will need to come down and go for this last play. Put more points on the board. They lead 19-0, but they will need to stretch that score so that they can increase their chances of going through. And there goes Emmanuel Duku. Like we had mentioned earlier, create that space for him, and the speedster, the power carrier, power runner, alone, as you can see him going all the way, will put some points on the board. And he does in the final play of the game. Warriors leading 24-0, conversion to come. It's under the uprights. Surely Henry Musisi will make easy work of this one for the full-time score of 26-0 in favor of the Warriors against the home team, the Mbarara Titans. And we have successfully come to the end of the pool stage here at the Tooro Sevens. There will be an entertainment break by the traditional dancers from the Tooro Kingdom. We are in the midst of royalty.